Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So I'm excited to do this video and Bella picking out all of my makeup, so let's get started. Okay, so for every step of my makeup routine, I'm going to insert a video that will play before I do each step, so let's see what Bella picked for my brows. Okay guys, so I have treats in front of both of my brow products, so my mom's gonna let her go out of this door and we're gonna see which one she picks. Alright, ready. Good. Good girl, Belle. Alright, moving on. She ended up picking the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. So let's just brush out these brows that I barely have. And the brows take the longest, I would say, for me, besides eyeshadow, because I like them not too thick but not too thin, and I'm very picky, so. Alright, so I'm going to do the other one off camera and let's see what she picked next. Okay, so now is the eyeshadow primer, so let's see. What did you pick, Belle? Okay, so the next product is eyeshadow primers. Alright, you can let her go. Come on, Belle, pick one. Pick one. Pick one. Look, the treats. Okay, so she picked the Milani eyeshadow primer. So let's put her on. I think I've used this eyeshadow primer like once, maybe twice. I'm not really sure, so it's still fairly new to me. I usually use I think it's the Maybelline eyeshadow primer. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I think it's Maybelline. But, you know, she decided to pick something I haven't used, so that's good. Excuse me. Alright, now to eyeshadow. What did you pick? Alright, now we have the eyeshadows. You can let her go. Look, Belle. Come on, come here. Get the treats. Come on, get the treats. Come here. She's very confused. Come here, look, there's treats. There's treats, Belle. Pick one. Okay, so Bella picked the Morphe James Charles palette. So let's get started. So this is a look that I created. It's a blue half-cut crease. So let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to take this flat brush and dip into Cola, which is this shade right here, and put that right there. So I'm going to dip into it and then just start packing it right on my lower eye and just bring it up almost to the crease, but not all the way there because we gotta save that space for blending. So we're putting it basically on the whole like bottom half of my eye, and nowhere else really. So we're just packing and packing and packing. So the color is, yeah, there's some fallout, but it's fine. That's why I do my eyeshadow first and then my foundation, because my foundation would probably be blue right now. not probably, it would be blue. And I'm just gonna keep packing. You can do it to your desired amount of blue. I just want the blue to really pop through the lighter blue we're gonna blend it with. So, all right, now we're gonna take this like tapered fluffy brush, and we're gonna dip into Playground and Brother, which I don't even know how to hold this, it's so huge. So Playground and Brother, we're just gonna like mix the two and blend and blend and blend, because this took a lot of blending. So you just gotta be patient with blending, because patience is key with everything, and eyeshadow and makeup. So just gonna take your time here. I'm gonna do more of the bright Playground color than Brother to really make the outside of it pop, and then later we're going to pack more of Cola back on there to bring the color back if it fades away a little bit, which is okay. And I'm gonna dip back into Brother to deepen it a little bit more as well in the same areas. So you just keep blending a little bit higher as you go, trying to fade it out as much as you can with keeping the pigment, which is why I keep going back and adding more pigment and focusing it in those areas where I want the most pigment. And then with what's left on my brush, I just blend out to feather out that color. And now, so we're gonna go back in with Cola and pack it on there and bring it a little bit higher since we have all of that blended. And to make it even, I put it basically in like my eye socket. Like not in my eye socket, you know what I mean? In my crease. So I basically put it right up to my crease. And then I'm gonna go back in with this brush, Playground, and then Cola, mix it, and more blending. So you do this to the desired amount of pigment that you want on your eyes, which, as you can tell, I went pretty pigmented.
So I'm just going to blend, and then with some more on the brush, feather out a little bit lighter.
We're gonna add some more Cola onto the eye. I know it's a lot of blue, but in my defense, I really want it to be blue and poppin'. You know? You gotta make it pop if you want that blue to come through. That kind of rhymed.
Anyway, so just keep going back and forth blending. And now I would say it's time
for the cut crease. So I'm just using a regular light concealer and a flat brush and putting some concealer onto this little thing. This is a BH Studio Pro concealer, by the way.
Oh, no, 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 no.
So yeah, you don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. But at least we have enough. So I have this tissue down here that I'm just going to wipe it off with. And coat my brush quite evenly with that concealer. And start the cut crease. So what I like to do is put some here and here. I know it's getting on my lashes, yay. put some there, and then look up, and then it gives you kind of like a guide, which is a lot easier for me, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people too, so you know where to stop. And you want this line to be as crisp as you can, because it looks really good when the line is like looking good. Yeah. Okay. So there's a lot of concealer on that brush.
And the concealer I know is turning blue, but which side? It looks kind of wonky, but it's okay. We'll just make it go.
Alright, so now that we got to that half point, and let me just fix this really quick. There we go. So that's like about the same stopping point as the other side. So I'm just going to extend it a little bit further and blend it a little bit with my finger so it's less harsh on the end. So then we can add that cola at the end like I did here. So now I'm going to take Hello, which is this really pretty blue shade right here, this shimmery blue shade, and sorry, I'm going to take some setting spray and spray my brush. And now I'm just going to pack that on to the lid before it dries. Oh, it's fine. But don't do it too messily like I just did. It's fine. When we have all of that on there, you won't even see it. Alright, so I'm packing, as you can tell with all the fallout on my face, I'm packing quite a bit on there for it to really like show on there. On this eye, I didn't spray my brush at first, and then when I did, it looked so much better. Like it looked more vibrant. So that's why I sprayed my brush. See? Look at that.
Yeah, we should get that glitter all the way to the end. And pack it on there. Alright.
Alright, now we're going to add this cola shade into the outer corner, trying to diffuse it a little bit as we add so it's not so harsh, and try and get it at the same point where the other side stops. I'm going to take the brush from this, dip in to Playground a little bit right here, just the slightest bit, just so this can blend a little bit easier, and blend that a little bit into the eye. So it's a more seamless fade into the dark blue. And I'm just gonna add this spot right here. And just blend that out. And for the last touch, I'm going to take Ring Light, which is this pretty highlight shade, and I'm going to take my pinky. Now we're going to start our base. Okay, so the next step is primer. What did you think? So now we have the primers. All right, go, come here. Good girl. So she picked the Fenty Beauty Soft Silk Pro Filter Hydrating Primer, which happens to be one of my faves. So she knows what she's doing, apparently. Not really, but she's just guessing, I guess. She just wanted them treats. Barely. Took us forever to get her to cooperate and pick items. It took us so many tries. I love her, but she needs help. Like, she was just walking away from the treats. Like, what dog in their right mind walks away from treats? I don't understand. She's so cute though, and I love her anyway, so oh well. And she's like a little baby. Little baby. I hold her like a baby. Alright. Next step. Foundation. Okay, so now we're gonna do foundation. Good girl. So she picked the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. So we're just going to apply this on the face. We don't want it on my white shirt. No, we don't. But since I was talking about Bella, she is so stubborn. We were trying to get her to get the treats and pick the products in so many different areas. We tried the hallway, we tried the living room, we tried outside by the pool, as you saw or are going to see, and it took a lot for her to pick the products. I was about to not do this video, if I'm being completely honest, but my parents came through and helped me, and we got to do this video. So, and I'm really excited about it too. So, I'm gonna be blending here forever. So when I'm done blending my foundation, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm done blending out my base, and let's see what Bella picked for the concealer. All right, now here are the concealers, and now she's gonna pick one. Ooh, yummy. So she picked the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer. I'm in the shade 160, by the way. Oh, I didn't tell you what shade I was in this. I'm light 6W. If you're the same shade as me, just so you know. And then this is 160, and I'm just going to put it here. And some here. And I'm just going to let it sit there for some extra coverage. And then I'm going to see if I can spot conceal some blemish areas.
For a little bit extra coverage. We all need, not we all, but some of us need some of that extra coverage.
Alright, now we sit, let it set a little bit for more coverage, and then we blend. Okay, so I already started blending out some of the areas after it sat for a little bit. I don't want it to get too set to where it doesn't move at all, and I'm going to be looking like this.
Because we don't want that. I'm going to start with this eye, going under and up. It's a little on the thicker side because we let it set a little bit, but look at that coverage. get in there. To the other side. Blend down and up. Sometimes it's kind of hard to get in the inner corner of your eye, especially if you have eyeshadow there. Like, it'd be difficult sometimes. Okay, now that we're basically, let me start this one. Now that we are basically done blending our concealer.
Perfect. Okay. So now let's see what she picked for okay guys, so we switched from location. We're currently in my patio to my pool. So now is powders, and let's see which one she picks. Go. So for powder, she picked the Collab powder, and I actually haven't used this powder in a while, so I really hope it matches me, and if it doesn't, oh well, because she picked it. So I'm gonna blend out my concealer a little bit, and then I'm gonna take this e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush and do a little bit more blending out that concealer. I love this brush. You can just use this brush instead of like a beauty blender for your concealer, but I like to use it right before I do powder because it gets all the creases out, just like a beauty blender would. But I don't know, I feel kind of fancier using this brush. But oh, I just poked my eye. Alright, now I'm going to take this brush and some powder. Get right in there and press. Get some more. And just gently press the powder into my under eye. Same thing on this side, and press this powder. I'm just grabbing a little bit at a time because we don't want it to look too powdery under the eyes. Just pressing in the inner corner, which is the hardest spot to get. And then wipe away any extra powder that we have here. Just like that. And I'm going to take my beauty blender, blend out any more creases in our face, and set my smile lines because I tend to smile a lot.
So, I'm just gonna put it right here. And in my nose, creases, areas, you know what I mean? So that blend in there. Oops, that powdered everywhere. What was it again? Oh, nose creases. Got it blended in there. Just like that. Alright, next one. I'm just gonna wipe any extra powder away. My nose itches. Just like that.
And now we go into bronzer. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, she picked one. Well, these are the bronze. So she picked the Benefit Cheek Leaders Bronze Squad Palette. Bronzer, not the Hula Caramel. Hula Caramel is kind of too dark, but it's okay. We're gonna be using the Hula Bronzer. I'm gonna take this angled brush and I'm gonna lightly go into this because I haven't used this that much, so I don't know how pigmented it is. So I'm just going to lightly go here and go up lightly. And all right, blush time. What did you pick for blush? So we moved to a different location again because she's very picky with her treats. So let's see what she picks. These are the blushes now. So let's see. Well, I'll just pick the one she sniffed first. So she picked the Milani Romantic Rose Blush. It looks like this. And I'm going to take this e.l.f. No, this isn't e.l.f. Just kidding. This is Wet n Wild. I'm going to take this e.l.f. Wet n Wild. It's supposed to be a contour brush, but I like it for cheeks. So I'm going to just put it on the apples of my cheeks and bring it up. It's a cute peach. That's not peach. I don't know colors. It's a cute pink blush. And I'm just going to put it right up against that bronzer so it's a nice seamless blend into it. It looks really pretty and skin-like. And I'm just going to grin a little bit, I guess. A little bit more on the apples of my cheeks. And then, for a little good luck, on my nose. A little burnt sensation? A little burnt moment is what I meant. And some on the chin. Cute! Alright. Highlighter. Okay, so now we have highlighters, and let's see what she picks. I guess that's the one she picks because she's not gonna eat any of them. Okay, so for highlights, she picked the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Highlighter in Lunch Money. And it's like squishy. I love it. Anyway, I'm gonna take this Real Techniques brush. It's the 402 brush. And I'm just going to put it in there and swivel my brush in there for some highlight and just press it on my skin. Gorgeous. Press it on my skin and then flip the other side. Look how much I put on there. And blend it a little. That was kind of a lot though. It's okay. We can blend her out. And then I'm gonna do a little bit on my nose. And then down the bridge of my nose. There's still product down there. Just like that. Right there. And then a little bit on the forehead. I think I put too much on this brush. Ma'am. And a little bit on the lip. Well, sometimes you just gotta glow. I'm trying to take it off. She's like, no, sis, I wanna stay. What side is it? Just gonna blend it a little bit. I think we're done with highlight. I think we're good. All right, let's see what she picked for the lip liner. Okay, so now we have lip liners, and let's see which one she picks.
Well, she's not the
ColourPop, so I guess ColourPop it is. So the lip liner she picked out is the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Oh Snap.
I'm just going to line my lips.
And let's see what, I'm not done, but let's see what she picked for the lipstick. All right, so now we have the lipsticks, and let's see which one she picks. All right, ColourPop it is. So the lipstick she picked out is the ColourPop Lippy Pencil, which is absolutely perfect in Cookie. Okay, so now for the mascara. Let's see what she picked. Alright, now we have the mascaras. You can let her go. Alright, I guess ColourPop it is. This is for the mascara, she picked the ColourPop Volumizing Mascara in black on black. And I'm just going to quickly just apply this on my lashes. It's nothing special, it's just a cute coat of mascara because you obviously want to see all that work you did with the eyeshadow, and you don't want to wear, like, I prefer just mascara with looks like this, so then you see what I just said, you see the eyeshadow look instead of wearing lashes, and you not see it. I mean, you can wear like natural lashes, but I personally prefer just mascara for this type of look. No lower lash mascara. And now let's see what she picked for setting spray. Okay, so now this is the last step, the setting sprays. And now let's see what she Alright, NYX it is. Okay, so for the setting spray, she picked the NYX Professional Makeup Matte Finish Setting Spray. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye!